My name is Xavier and welcome to a data tap, el numero, who even knows at this point. I think this is like number 15 of the campaign, but first, before we get into the strategy and also the tactical, this is going to be the first episode I do at 48 or 60 FPS. I haven't decided yet, I have to see the FPS after the fact, but that is thanks entirely to my patrons over at Patreon for providing a 1080 Ti, which I've overclocked to over 2 gigahertz. Did I say overclocked? No, I meant to say overclocked. Regardless, it is very, very still pathetic in XCOM 2, and complete overkill in every other game. But what this means is you might be able to have much smoother gameplay video experience if you can watch at higher resolution. So thank you very much to the supporters for that. And also, as for the actual mission, it's going to be Book of Eons, Boisterous of Boys, brought to you also by Henry, Run PMC, Johnny Maple side by side, Ian as well. We have Florian to scout and Buan, who I just kicked out of the AWC training to come along. And the plan here is we're going to move up and scout with Florian right away. We're going to pick a direction to go in, and we're going to go that direction and assassinate with Johnny Maple, Run PMC, and Ian. Just straight up unbelievable death and murder. Also, I'm bringing a Skulljack on Killjoy, and that's about it. So we just find one direction, kill him, and then move on to hopefully save the data tap. We'll see when we get there.
Deployed.
Right, please. Oh wait, fog density. God, that looks hideous. But anyway, please no turn 1 activation. Please no turn 1 activation. Come on, friends. Damn it! Well, there goes that data tap. Wonderful. Actually, not that bad. It's not the Terrorpod. It's for Advent, which might be doable. Alright, well so far I'm getting 55, 42 FPS, 55, 66, 67, 69, 68, pretty good. For 4K, that is. Well, let's start off with the Rebels. Ooh, Simon is this Simon's first mission? I can't remember, because I've been playing lots of 1.3, and he has been in, like, every campaign, and unbelievably amazing. He was also technical in one of them, and just went crazy. Well, with this in mind, why don't we bring Simon over here and see if one... Okay, he does not have the extended flamethrower, so it's only 7 tiles. So if I was, like, here, I could go... I don't think I could hit those 2 regardless of what I do. Is there any way I could hit these 2? Probably not even. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe. But it would be more likely... Nah. It's still very unlikely. Alright, regardless, let's move him up right now. I want to see if we activate anything else. I doubt it. So what always happens is there's a pod near the the rebels. We're down here. There's going to be a pod over here for sure, and a pod over here. There's 15 enemies. So I think what we're going to do is, since there's a building over here, it might make sense to go up here and try to get up to the rebels that way. We use the elevation from the building. Or, alternatively, yeah, I think that makes the most sense. So forget the alternative. Let's see what we can do now with Simon. And unfortunately, not a whole lot. What's more important? Well, the Grenadier is actually, it looks like an M2. And those are the ones that use, what do they use? M3 is fire, M1 is flashbang. Why am I forgetting what M2 Grenadiers do? I literally can't remember what M2 Grenadiers do. Like, it's been that long since I've fought them. Alright, well, let's do this. Let's burninate the trooper, at very least. Simon! Welcome to the campaign in style. Hit for 2 and no burninations. Well, that couldn't have been any worse, but is the guy's tile on fire? Answer, actually 100%, I think so. Make that not 100%. Also 67, 69 FPS while staring at fire, even in the sky, very nice. What do we do with the rebels now? We have 3 of them, who do we have? We have Ping Hu, no idea who that is, Kenzo Aoki, right? And Ryan Cho. Alright, well, what do they have for weapons? They have a laser, we have a shard gun. Get in close, we could maybe kill someone, but I don't know who, and there's no one we could really get in close to shoot, so I think we'll go with move up flashbang to kind of shut down the ones in the back, and then with Ping Hu, who has a stutter mag, it may make a lot of sense actually to get up here and as close as we can to the Grenadier. while still flanking. It looks like this tile here is perfect point-blank range. Go for it, Ping Hu. Go aggressive. Let's see if he can shut down this Grenadier. 89%, 32 to crit. Almost certainly not even remotely close. Who cares? Ping who? Oh my god, ping who? Wow, that's how you win campaigns. You have your random rookies just go super duper pro. So Kenzo, we want a shotgun, but probably not this turn. Then again, Ryan has a Ryung. Ryung? I have no idea how to say this. Let's move him up into... Actually, let's move up as close as we can possibly get. And we'll just throw the flashbang out and see if we can hit everyone. It looks like I might be hitting just two of them. I cannot hit the third one unless I want to give up on one of these ones. I don't. Let's just hit these two. That's great. What's that, a shield bearer and a gunner? God, this actually feels smoother to me. That's very interesting. It's like XCOM 2 is so badly optimized, you just have to super power through it with video cards to get even like barely acceptable FPS. But regardless, a Kenzo, 51% to go for it. I think that guy... Did we hit him? Yes! Oh my, wait. Did we just hit him? Kenzo hit for 11! Rookie's gonna rook, as they say. I guess it's technically rebel's gonna rebel, but... Alright, big decisions here. Do I want to go right or left? I guess I could technically scout out both locations. Let's bring Florian up here. Whoop, I saw something right there. That's pretty far away though, so that makes me not want to go this way, because best case I'll be able to run and gun out to like here or something and then have to engage them from long range. So from where Florian is, let's toss a battle scanner 100% the other direction where I think another pod's gonna be. And let's see if I can actually get it out there. I don't know where the line is, like it's not showing up. There we go, that's kind of way out there. Took a while. I guess there was a gas station and that's why. Does this mean we see oh, nope. Come on. We see, actually, what is this stuff? That looks like a Muton, like a Stun Lancer possibly, and something else. Okay, well they're also kind of way off to the side. I guess it makes more sense to go after them though than anything else. So why don't we first bring Ian up. As far as he can get, he'll be sort of a forward position like scout, and we see nothing. Okay, great. We'll keep moving him up. So if we activated 4 things up there, we have 4 over here, that's 8, and there's up to, well, there's up to 13 to 15. So it's possible there could be one more pod of 5. I could have sworn this mission said very light earlier too, so I'm gonna guess there are 13 enemies, and that this pod over here is a pod of 5, and that's everything on the map. So with this being the case, we can probably get Johnny Maple in position to do something next turn, but not this turn. We'll do that by putting him up here on the roof.
No need to ask twice.
If there is another pod, I guess it's technically possible it could be a pod of 4 and a pod of 3 or something like that, but I doubt it. And now, let's move everyone up to a position where we have cover. Wow, Dayan can't even move. That's horrendous. But we also, at the same time, do not want to activate. And it looks like we can go anywhere we really want without activating. We'll dash Dayan up first, no activations, fine. To run PMC, we'll get you up in the same direction. Again, no activations, thanks to this building blocking line of sight. Same deal for Killjoy, same deal for Juan, and same deal for Henry. Okay, great. Not a bad first turn, but also not a great first turn. Oh, hey guys, here they come. Did they activate? Yes, they did. And that is a pod of 5, so that confirms my suspicion. There's 13 enemies on the map, and it looks like... Is everything gonna be active right now? Oh yeah. Yes it is, and we're also getting flanked, which is very bad because they're in yellow alert. Oh great, that's a wonderful, wonderful, oh come on now. This is gonna be horror. Oh my god. Run PMC, Wasimulate! Close combat specialist for 7. Here comes some shots we're not gonna like. Oh, actually not bad. Grazed for 1 on Killjoy through armor. This guy is burning. Nice job, Simon. You gotta actually shut down an M3 trooper all by your onesies. Here we go, gun. What? Ping who? What? While flashbanged, Ping who was such a champ. God, does that ever suck? And the shield bearer moves up and shoots. The relay, it looked like guaranteed hit. Here comes a bunch more actions. I'm just falling asleep. Come on, sectoids. Alright, Dayan is panicked. The shock trooper reaction on Henry. Swing and a miss, 56 though. And we scroll up here, and we scroll back here, and great. Wow. Who is panicked now? The guy with the shard gun, I can't remember his name. Well, that was extremely, extremely unfortunate. But I think Simon can carry us to victory here if I get the positioning right for this M1 non-infernal flamethrower. If he were here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but then also that high cover's in the way. If he were here, I don't necessarily think he could hit both. If he were here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3 to the right. So let's kind of plan that out going through this window. If he were to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he could go only 2 to the right, it looks like. Okay. So maybe if we're here, is the best bet. Alright, Simon, run into the open, like the heroic champion you are, and please say I can do this exactly right. And unfortunately, I can't. I can hit both of them, but not both of their tiles. I have to choose which tile I want to hit. Unless I can get lucky. Nope. Alright, I think the gunner is more important. The shield bearer is flanked. He'll probably move and shield. So Simon, a burnination, a numero dos. Nice! Burn one, and the other one... Oh, wait. He's not burning, it didn't look like, but his tile is. Fantastic, Simon. All we need to do now is force this guy to move, which we can do by making sure we flank him. We can flank him by running over here, and then he'll want to move, and that'll catch him on fire, and we're good. So we're gonna have to dash Ryung out here. Do any of these things have AoE? I don't think so. No, we're good. So we'll dash him out here, and I hope that forces this guy to move, catching him on fire. Otherwise, Simon might find himself immediately evaporated by traverse fire. Now then, all of this stuff. How many things on Overwatch? Just the one. It's a mech. We probably need to, with Killjoy, no questions asked, revival away Diane's panic. I don't even know how Diane could panic. But regardless, it looks like someone thought he could, so there we go. Now, what do we do with the mech? Ooh, Ian's right here and still in concealment. Oh my god, 100% to hit, 90% to crit? Also the Lancer, 190. Also the mech, but only 50. And this guy, 40 because he's not quite flanking him. Alright, well, let's do this for fun. Ian, if you'd be so kind as to absolutely evaporate an M3 trooper. Okay, or not. Critical hit for 13, and he's poisoned though, but because he's poisoned with critical hits, he's gonna burn or poison for 3 damage at least and die. So we don't have to worry about him. The mech we have to worry about the Overwatch, however. And we can clear that probably, let me think. There's 1, 2, 3 guys over here. Run PMCs right there. All this stuff over here is gonna be kind of a mess to deal with. Oh, double sectoids though. Where's Johnny Maple, and how far can he go? Why can't I find Johnny Maple? Oh, I put him on the roof. Right, that's what I did. So flesh targets include 1, oh, shock trooper. Okay, sectoid commander would be high value, especially if we did it from here, because we could then get in blade storm against the M2 Articon, potentially, if it moves. Don't care about that, don't care about this, don't care so much about that. So yeah, that's probably the best bet, is to bring him out there. Anyway, I need to think about this for several minutes, because this is kind of a tricky scenario. Alright, I have developed a strategy to some extent. We start out, Henry, let's clear that Overwatch, 86%. 96 with Grays should be good. Okay, he's just straight up dead. That's number 1. Number 2, we're gonna take a run PMC, and I'm gonna move up here. However, this is not quite gonna work, I don't think, with the trench gun. I think, unless I can get really lucky with hitting this Muton, which I can't, and also that guy. So we're gonna have to blow a run and gun. I didn't really want to do that, but whatever, we'll come right here now, directly next to the Muton, We will now trench gun the Muton and also the Stun Lancer. Wait, before we do, let's check the odds. We have a 100 to hit, 80% to crit, and a 77 to hit with 32 to crit. Alright, run BMC. Would you wasimulate these clowns? Oh, yep, they've been wasimulated. Very good. That's one pod dealt with. Now we have the other pod in the other direction to deal with. And my plan here is, I think I'm gonna use Buon to lock down the Commando or Shock Trooper or whatever, because those things are terrifying. And if I use Incendiary, he's just out. He's out, we don't have to deal with him. Then we can kill the Sectoid Commander with Johnny Maple, and then with Implacable move back here and hopefully get some Blade Storms, but I'm guessing we're gonna get no Blade Storms, because that's just how lame Blade Storm is. And then the Ottercon we'll have to deal with hopefully Dayan or someone else. So Dayan, wait, no, not the Sectoid. 88% though on the Sectoid's crazy. Dayan, 85%, great Ottercon. And we hit for 9, great. Now we have a locked on, so we should be able to toss up a rapid fire at this point. Do I need to use Fortify? Well, the answer is I don't need to not use it, so let's pop it, because that made sense. Let's rapid fire now. 80% great Archon Dayan. Great, hit it a second time, a third time. Dayan. Excellent, Dayan, the great murderer of Archons, no problem. This actually is better than I was even hoping for. Henry's got a 50% on this guy, a 41 over there, or 39. I don't know what to do with Henry right now. However, I do know I want to send Johnny Maple out there, and I don't think I'm going to command anyone to do anything. So why don't I toss up a aid protocol on Johnny Maple, because he's going to be standing in the open, assuming I can target him. Yes, I can. Great. And now then, let's grab Johnny Maple, and let's just run all the way across the map. And we're going to try to execute this Sectoid Commander because we get bonus damage against that. 15 to 21 with 35% to crits. Actually, let's go right here just in case I fail. To kill him, at least we'll have cover versus those two guys. Johnny Maple, run clear across the map with your new fusion sword. And slice the Sectoid Commander's hat to clean off his head. You actually min-rolled. Oh, wait though. You min-rolled, but you lit him on fire because of the fusion sword. So you did technically, well, you will have technically killed him, except that you didn't get Implacable. So my second part of the plan, which was moving out here, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. I guarantee you, they would have just ran away and I wouldn't have got any Blade Storms regardless. So this just leaves now Henry and Buon. Buon, we want to move up here. We want to incendiary this Shock Trooper or whatever, because he's super annoying. Let's pop Fortify. What? Why is that guy screaming over there? Who cares? Incendiary grenade. See you, friend. I could launch it here and hit both these guys, but they're just sectoids. Like they don't matter. What matters is this guy, because he hits like a freaking truck, and also, God, it's really hard to target him. Whatever. There we go. That'll take him out for a little bit. A poof. I love that fire. I love that fighter at 60 FPS as well. A Florian. Well, I guess there's no reason to keep concealment, right? May as well pop Fortify here on Henry. And this guy, I am confident in my ability to calculate the fact that he's going to die from crit venom damage. So let's instead with Henry either 41 this Sectoid Commander, he's burning, we don't need to shoot him. 39 this guy, we don't need to shoot him. Or 50%, that's it, that's all we have. Okay, well the Sectoid Commander won't necessarily die right away, but can't do anything. I guess it makes sense to do a little bit more damage to the Shock Trooper and get locked on up. So we'll do that. Henry, 39%. Okay, hit for 9, because, you know, sure, why not? And this leaves just Florian. Is it worth using Florian? And nothing, this is everything on the map. So, she only has a, what kind of sword? I think it's a basic sword. So we really couldn't do a whole lot here. We'd have an 81% to hit for 8 to 10, which is a lot. But then she'd just get wounded, and I don't think it's worth it. So what we'll do with her is, I think, just smoke a Johnny Maple to keep those sectoids from shooting him or something. Great. All right, let's see what happens. This guy burns for 2. Next turn he dies, no problem. This guy, I pray that he runs. I need him to run. This guy burns, great. We'll see. Simon's life hangs in the balance. My poison was accurate. Johnny Maple burns for 8? How the hell do you burn for 8 to Johnny Maple? Makes no sense. This guy burns for 3. Got lots of burning going on, that's for sure. Sectoid runs. Johnny Maple apparently aid protocol, or what was it? Threat? Whoa, Florian hit for 1, 9%. Threat assessment, that's what it was. We come back, evasive bonus lost. Alright, great, that's fine. And some side nonsense. We don't care about that in the slightest. This guy moves, who cares? He moves again, who cares? Alright, now the question is, how are we gonna get over here and save Simon? We'll find out. Yes, he did move because he was flanked! Exploiting AI trickery. That is how you win. And please move back, please move back. Oh, he didn't quite move back. Right, at the end of this turn, all of these guys will have their actions. This is a pretty fun mission so far. God, that's tedious for me to do. Imagine getting paid to have to do that for hours. Anywho's, let's do this. A Johnny Maple, a slice and a dice, and turn this guy into a frigging pile of rice, because who the hell cares? 100% a sectoid, a good day, sir. A good day from Canada. Oh, hey, we got some loot, too. God, Johnny Maple, so stylish. And the loot was an Illyrium core, okay. We now have, I guess, Florian's Panic's removed, great. We could, if I so chose, move over here. And in moving here, the sectoid would have to proc Blade Storm in every single tile it ran to. Fascinating. However, I might make more sense to actually command Johnny Maple to dash over here to help out next turn. I'm not sure, we'll figure it out in just a minute. This guy we need to apply a smidgen of damage to. Who can do that? Almost certainly, I'm gonna guess, Ian from right here. Now because this is Ian's last turn, let's pop concealment right now. And let's just 100% this guy. Wow, 100% to hit, 90% to crit, Shadow Strike. Pretty cool. He's dead. And we get implacable, because apparently I gave him that for some reason. No idea why, but he has it. This leaves just this sectoid, which Johnny Maple can probably exterminate. I've lost interest in that side of the map. Over here's what I care about now. How do we deal with all these guys? We have one flashbang, we have one grenade, and we have one rocket and another flashbang. Rockets are very inaccurate, but if I can hit this guy's car, it'll deal damage to him. The car will blow up, deal more damage, and well, actually the rebel grenade could do that. And then Simon might be free to do something else. Okay, well let's do this then. Let's move Ryung over here. Actually, let's move him here.
Absolutely.
And then we'll toss out a rebel grenade on this guy. We'll shred his armor. We'll hit us for some damage. We'll blow this trike up, I hope. Oh, yep, and that's gonna deal another, like, 6 or something. Come on, camera. He's down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great, we might be able to kill him now with Kenzo's shard gun, but that's very unlikely because we couldn't get a flank. We could get a flank on the... What is this, shield batter? But getting a flank on the shield batter, God, he has so much armor. Alright. Here's what I feel about this. Let's pull Simon back to some cover. I'm gonna go for a rocket right on this guy's, well, 4 accuracy though. I don't think I want to do that. Instead, because this guy's flanked, he's likely to move and he's likely to shield. Is there any place I can go with Kenzo to get a flank but not be exposed? No, there's not. So the question is, do I want to rocket or grenade this guy to shred a little bit for Kenzo to hit harder, or do I want to suppress the gunner to keep him from stopping burning and then moving and shooting and killing everyone? I probably want to suppress the gunner. Which means if I want to play safe, the smart move then is to move up on the roof here with Kenzo.
On your order.
We'll take whatever shot we can get. Or we'll flashbang, depending. Let's see what the shot is. 61, 35, no thank you. Let's just flashbang. Hopefully I can hit them both. And it looks like, indeed, I can. Fantastic, Kenzo. Nice position. Nice flashbang. No, friends. No, let's come back over here now. And I think what I want to do here... I could actually rocket right now. I mean, it doesn't hurt to rocket. Except that the gunner is such a big risk. I feel like it's smarter to suppress the gunner, even with the red fog and the flashbang. Really shut him down for sure. And this leaves just this little doofus sectoid. Who cares about him? Can Dayan just like shoot him someplace? Yes. Okay, great. We'll move up, we'll shoot him, who cares? He's dead, 73, okay. He drops some loot, and at this point, all that matters is getting one extra person down there, so I think what I actually will do is move Killjoy up here. From this location, we can command, I hope, anyway, command Johnny Maple. Maybe not, actually. Nope, we can't. Okay, fine. We'll just move Johnny Maple as far as we can.
Seems doable.
And I feel... Oh, wait. Maybe now we can command Johnny Maple. Nope. Still can't. And I feel like it doesn't really make any difference, like, moving anyone else.
Got it covered.
Because no one's really going to do
I can
anything.
handle that.
So I guess we'll just dash. Who cares? Everyone dash or whatever. Done. Well, let's see how my rebel strategy worked. Answer. This guy burns to death. This guy burns for 2. No longer burning. This guy only burns for 1. Unfortunate. He's no longer burning. However, both disoriented. We have a hunker. This guy does move as anticipated, and he shoots the relay. Hits for 7. I'll take that. Great. And now then. I don't care about all these guys. What I really, really, really care about is taking this shield bearer out. So we have Simon here. Let's toss a rocket. Oh, wait. Well, the rocket... What's the odds of it scattering high and knocking Kenzo down? I'm gonna say very low. Simon, Rocketeer, 1.56 tile. Oh god, don't knock Kenzo down. Okay, great. We shredded. He's standing in the open like a doofus. At this point, the question is... Can I kill this gunner? I can flank the gunner for sure. But can I kill it with Ryan? Ryan Cho. Answer, almost certainly no. I could have gotten closer, but it seemed to me like he had a very low chance to do it. So let's instead take this 73%. Okay, miss. Fascinating turn of events. Is Johnny Maple nearby? Question mark, question mark. Can he flash? No. How far can he get? Actually, he can get close enough that we can do this, guys. It's gonna be so much fun. All right, Killjoy, come on, Peter.
No problem, boss.
Yep, great. Let's command Johnny Maple. Oh, good lord. Good lord. Johnny Maple, you have been commanded, sir. I hereby command you to dash, quite literally, all the frigging way across the map. Look at that, 15 to 21 against not even a sectoid. Holy Canadian style, Batman. Right into his face and off with his head, you go. Yes, Johnny Maple, yes. Critical hit for 22.
Impressed
Because sure. Sure, Johnny Maple, I have been impressed with you the entire campaign. At no point have I ever not been impressed with you. Unfortunately, though, it looks like Kenzo cannot get a shot down here, which I thought he could. He can get close. Let's rely on the power of the new aim bonus. And then again, he's hunkered. So almost certain I can't rely on that. And Johnny Maple's standing in the open. That might have been really, really bad, actually. That might have been the worst thing I could have done, is dash Johnny Maple into the open against a gunner. I just couldn't resist. I didn't stop to think about it because it was too fun. 0% because hunker, minus 30. Well, he is flanked, which means he's likely to move. If he does, why don't we move very close with him? Actually, wait, no, Johnny Maple is implacable. Okay, never mind. Everything's fine then. Okay. Well, in that case, let's just go for broke then. Let's bring Johnny Maple. Oh, we can't get him close enough for blade. I could get him here. That's on fire. And he might get a blade somewhere if the guy moves over there. Let's do that.
I can handle that.
God, I forgot about implacable. Silly me. Now, this guy's being flanked. He's gonna want to move. If he moves here... Well, if he moves here, we can get an exposed Overwatch shot against him. So why don't we do that with Kenzo? We'll move closer for proximity bonus from the shotgun. If he moves the other direction, Johnny Maple will kill him. So that's all fine and dandy. Overwatch.
I'm on it.
And then everyone else... Is it even worth my time to move them? My guess is probably almost assuredly no. We'll move run PMC.
Getting it done.
But otherwise, I'm bored. End turn. Speed up. Well, did I forget to grab loot? Is that a thing? Oh wait, he was still burning? Okay, whatever, who cares? He's no longer burning now. What's he gonna do? He's flanked, he probably wants to move. Johnny Maple's there, we have an Overwatch shot. Kenzo shuts him down. God, my revels, they did so much. They did so much. Also, Kenzo hit him for literally exactly all his HP. Operation Steely Grasp, indeed. We took a couple scratches, I think one point of damage on Killjoy, but all in all, absolutely fantastic mission. Eyes a love.
if every mission goes this smoothly.
7
It's only a
days for
matter of
Killjoy.
time before we regain
No
control
promotion
of the
for Johnny
planet.
Maple. Extremely unfortunate. No promotions anywhere, actually. But we got 2 Illyrium cores, which is pretty pathetic, to be honest. Let's go take a look at now the Guerrilla Tactics School. I do have some money. I think it makes sense finally to purchase a 25 supply Vengeance, because I keep taking wounds and people keep dying. I might as well get it. This has actually been massively increased in 1.3. It's like 100% gain now. Yeah, I don't want to do it right now though. It seems kind of bad for 75 supplies. Lightning Strike, if we had Conceal, would be great on certain missions, but too much money. Integrated Warfare would be great, too much money, and Stay With Me, great, too much money. Now then, lots of people to put into slots, but before I even start thinking about that, who is there to promote? There is... Actually, Matt Love. I copied him in over the rando, who was it? Humberto, as I recall. So Matt has 75 aim as a sergeant gunner. That is somewhat middling. His mobility is fairly low. His dodge is incredibly high. I could actually make him sort of a tank if he has negative defense. Does he? It's always hard to know because it doesn't tell you in that screen. But if I come down here, where is he? Where are you, Mr. Matt? Matt Love, your defense is actually 6, so no, it wouldn't be negative. So probably, I was thinking of possibly just going for super high dodge, like negative defense frontline tank, but with extra defense, not a good idea. So in that case, his aim's decent, but not great. I think I'm gonna go center mass. And then, for the most part, I've been having lots of fun with Overwatch, so I think I'm gonna go Overwatch build with Lockdown again. And then last but not least, of course, a Demolition. Great. Okay, so I got a new mod, finally. The one to remove merged PCSs, so we can now go through and take them out and see how much aim, or how much stacking I gave to a lot of people by mistake. This is fixed in 1.3, you won't need to do this, but this mod allows you to fix it if you have a campaign in 1.2 where you had this bug. So Dayan has actually three of these PCSs, one for +4 aim, one for +3 aim. Let's pull those out. Great, does he have 2 depth perceptions or just 1? I'm actually not sure. He has 1 in, if I take it out. Oh wow, he actually had 4 PCSs, including 2 depths. Well, the depth perceptions wouldn't stack at least, but he just lost 7 aim. So why don't we go through everyone and see who I stacked this up on by mistake. Looks like Matt has an extra one. I don't ever remember giving him +1 conditioning. We'll pull that out because he's been using smart macrophages. Looks like I didn't do this too many times, actually. It looks like Buon has +4 defense, but he doesn't have a PCS. I don't understand that. So if I pull it out, he just lost 4 defense? I think, and he still doesn't have a PCS? Oh, because I could have put an extra one on him, but I didn't. That's what happened. So it just got merged, so... really, let's give it to him again, the +4 defense, and hopefully it won't bug out again, because I'm doing it through the armory. I think that's the way the bug works. Alright, who else? Ah, looks like Max. Max has +2, actually, HP, and he also has smart macrophages. Interesting. I guess he has 2 less HP now. Looks like Killjoy has 2, the advanced hacking +10, and another advanced hacking +8. My mistake there, I don't know if that mattered too much. Paul has an extra one, but he doesn't have one currently. He has the +5 aim. You know what, we'll give it to him again right now. Great, who else? Anyone else? Actually, Mitch. Mitch has nothing on him, though. Oh, interesting. I don't care about combat awareness. I do care about the aim. We'll give him that. Superior to aim +8. So basically, I just removed the combat awareness from him. I was going to overwrite that anyway. And who's left? So all in all, I think just Dayan had +7 aim and Killjoy had +8 hacking. And that's all of the bugged excessive stat bonuses I had. That's it. That's everyone in the barracks. Okay. Not so bad. So the Geoscape, what was I? Oh, right, there's a whole bunch of missions I wanted to queue up. I remember this now, and there's gonna be a whole bunch of retaliations as well. So let's get a quick overview of what's happening with squads. We have a Macronose Malicious Malcontents down here, and a fairly sizable supply rate. It looks like we have a hack workstation here, which is a 3-person ninja mission. And as far as I can tell, that is the only... Why am I getting 30 FPS in the menu? Really? Okay, great. 1080 Ti, and I can't even break like 40 FPS in the freaking strategy map. A good game for Axis. Anywho's, what's this? Oh, this is the mission I had just canceled. It's only 4 days, 12 hours. However, it's strength 6. It might be nice to do it, but I don't care so much about it anymore. Smash and grab, well, that's the old bug, smash and grab. I can't actually delete because it's just weird because of the versions I was using. But what is this? 9-day jailbreak light. Personnel, rookie, personnel. 3 personnel, 1 rookie. That is definitely worth doing, but we have 9 days. This network tower is getting close to the point where we could almost queue it up if we wanted to. Not quite yet, though. And this thing down here, a 12-day counter a thing, get some supplies. This is super, super good. However, I could almost do that with just like a ninja squad. So the only missions I want to do that are not ninja squad missions are this jailbreak. What's more important, this jailbreak, or do I actually want to blow intel to try to do this thing with a really small squad? I don't. I kind of do, actually. But then who would do the jailbreak and set this region up for being a nice liberated region? Yeah, let's focus on trying to liberate this region now. I think, let's see here. This is East Asia. I believe East Asia. I have indeed done Liberation 1. Leaving just Liberation 2. Okay, great. Let's do this. Alright, this looks good enough for me. We'll send in Wades, Wise, and Mazox, composed of Dayan, Johnny Maple, Run PMC, Florian for scouts, and Glenn for hacking the door and hopefully getting a bonus. Does Glenn have a better gremlin? I think I took his off, right? To make sure... Yeah, he only has a basic one. Let's give him a Mark II at the very least. And then all of this stuff looks fine. He's mostly spec'd out for sneaky sneaks right now. Also, I have a bunch of PCSs I've been stacking up. Actually, a lot of them. This one should have been destroyed, though. Actually, no, I guess it shouldn't have. I should have had an extra plus 10. Well, I might as well give it to him, then. And otherwise, I think we're fine. I don't want to mess around with this too much. This will be great. Off you go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Alright, let's go check out the tubes now. Alright, right off the bat, Henry can get Deadeye. Yes, please. Like, that's just so good. And then also, Juan was getting Sprinter, but it's 8 days. You know what? Let's instead put Ian in also. Actually, no, I was gonna say also for Deadshot. God, 10% extra crit, though. And in that last mission, he had 100% to hit and 90% to crit. So I think I want to do that for him as well. So double Deadshots. And then as far as officers, anything we want to do with those... Do I have anyone to train also? I do. I need to like overwrite a bunch of people before I do this though. So it's like the Patreon supporter list is kind of out of control. And also, these rookies really probably won't even see much action. But we'll get to that in a bit. For now, any officers that I want to do something? Matthew Rand for sure. Let's give him Oscar Mike. He had that before. I had to pull him out for something, as I recall. Otherwise, no, we're good. Great. Well, let's go finish contacting now. Until the next mission. I think it was Eastern Europe. We contact this, we run that mission, we get the pips back down to 19, because they're gonna be up to 20 by the time we get this done. Also, what's this? Recover item, light moderate, 1 day, 17 hours. Okay, that actually very well could be. Let's check West Asia. No, not you. West Asia, where are you, friend? You have not done Liberation. It's either Liberate 1 or UFO. Could be, because I did the, wow, the strength is already 7 there? Wasn't it 3? But I did do the get attention mission, and so they pulled all kinds of strength into that region. I don't know where it came from. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know if East Asia was higher and they pulled it out of there. That would be the ideal scenario. But they might have pulled it out of Eastern Europe as well, which we're about to contact right now. Also, sectoid autopsy. Forgot all about that. It looks like we get mine shields. I forget what they even do. And Talon rounds. That's the one reason I probably should have done this a long time ago. The crit damage would be very helpful. I think I'm gonna give that to, Ian, for sure. But for now, ooh, I can actually afford a plasma rifle. But 17 days, I think I'd rather do battle armor. Or even the Viper autopsy to get the better medkits. Let's do that. Then we'll do the armor after. Anyone, all the engineers are supplied, or working rather, so back to scan. What's this? What are you, friend? You are a Engineer, 9 days, 15 hours, extract. Very light. This could be doable. Let's go send in a solo shinobi. These missions are so much more fun to play on 1.3. I almost don't even want to play them anymore, but I feel like I really freaking need engineers, so who cares? We'll send someone in if we can find someone. Do we even have anyone? Looks like they're all busy. We'll send in the squad assassin, who I've never renamed. I had a good suggestion for Naya's squad, but I don't know where Naya even went. Where the heck is Naya, actually? Let me sort by shinobis. I think they're on the bottom. Shinobis. Naya's infiltrating. Okay. And it looks like Izgatora is actually wounded for 1 day. Maybe I should wait for him, because everyone else is busy anyway. And the only other option is canceling Matthew Rand. Okay, I will wait for 1 day, and then we'll send Izgatora off to do that.
Setting course for Eastern Europe.
Although at the same time, in 3 days, I have to have Izgatora do this. I don't know. We'll worry about that in a minute. For now, we scan and we find neutralized target to get attention. 3 days. I'm not going to do that when it's too low, and I don't want to be getting any more attention there. Anyway, Izgatora has recovered, so let's gear him up really quickly for extract.
Setting course for the Chilean controlled district.
He might actually even be able to do this in such a short time that I could be ready to go back to the black site, or whatever it's called, facility, in like no time flat. Izgatora's yodeling Yakuza. Great. Can I give him something to make it even less? What is the current 2 days, 8 hours? Why do 2 days, 8 hours when I could instead give him a chameleon suit that I don't have? Let's go build one very quick. What is it? Armor? Is that where it is? Chameleon suit. Yes, boom, done. 2 days, 8 hours. We give him this, and he goes down to 1 day, 22 hours. He can get up to 200% in less than 4 days. Anything else? Do I have any advanced suppressors, maybe? Well, he has one already. Could I give him, like, a superior or elite suppressor? Do I have such a thing? Looks like no, I have not found one. So I think that's everything that I could possibly give him right now. I think Ghost Armor and Plasma SMG could help, but he doesn't have those. Can I give him a better sword? Of course I can. He has Predator Armor, though, and I think what we want here is Grapple. So why don't we try to build one of those? They're very expensive, and I'm kind of poor. So I think I actually won't do it. He can survive, I think, just fine. Let's drop off the medkit he might need to run through poison. The battle scanner could be helpful. Forget the poison. Let's go for a smoke, just in case we have to run the VIP through something. There we go. Off you go, Izgatora.
Deployed.
A new mission. And it's down here, it's another engineer. This one's a rescue, but it's a moderate heavy for 5 days, 13 hours. It's also, though, Liberation 2. So let's think about this. This region is up to strength 6, and this is a case of, if I had been able to complete this troop column and drop this down to 5, I would have very much liked to have done that. I mean, that's not even that difficult of a mission, but given my current predicament, the predicament being that there's lots of missions to do, I'm stretched very thin, the avatar is at 19, and I need to keep people alive, I'm gonna abandon my hopes of running any kind of liberation in this region, and instead we'll focus on East Asia, because it's just easier for the time. Anyway, making contact.
Setting course for Sector 6, Eastern Europe.
Very nice. So 4 ablative armor. Let's go to... Wait, do we already have the GTS queued up? Or the proving grounds? Looks like we do. We have advanced grenades. It's going to be kind of a while now. But I think the thing I want after that was, of course, the carapace. But the stiletto... No. Talon. I want the Talon rounds. What are those? 1 sectoid corpse. 4 days. Alright. I guess I'm going to need to actually get one of those. Wait, was that acid grenades that I can actually afford? 1 Archon corpse, that's what they are. Those would be good because I don't have Shredder anywhere really, but I could survive by just off the 1 Shredder round and the 1 acid grenade I've picked up so far. So we'll just leave that alone. And we scan. Another mission. This one in the Black Site region. 1 hour hacker workstation. Yeah, okay. Probably Liberation. Who cares? What's this? Recover item 0 days, 0 hours. No package, though. And I I think I've queued up... Okay, well, it's gone. I wanted to ask if that was Liberation 1 or not. Here's a Rescue VIP Scientist Intel package. Huh. That could be good, but 3 days, 13 hours. Yeah, I don't think I have anyone capable of doing that. Let me go check. I'm in like the 1.3 mindset where I'm thinking I must send 3-4 people. Not the 1.2 mindset where I can literally just send a shinobi. Okay, I believe I actually can do this mission by just sending Matthew Rand in 1.2. It's kind of lame. It's not the sort of thing you'll still be able to do in 1.3. But I'm not playing 1.3 right now, so why not do it? Because that intel lead, I don't know, I don't think this can be... I don't think the rescue missions can give you what are they called? Facility leads. However, an intel package is still good. And so would whoever this guy is. So we'll send Matthew to Rand, 3 days, 2 hours, great. Let's build him a chameleon suit. Because of course, they're the best. And with said suit, he can get down to 2 days, 12 hours. Great. The more we can over-infiltrate, the better. We already have an advanced suppressor. I think that's about all I can do with him. It would be better to give him, again, the spider armor, but we don't have any. So that'll have to do. It might be a failure, who knows, but we can get up to 140%, and that'll be fairly decent for bringing it down to very light. He might have a chance of doing this, actually.
Ranger deployed.
Okay, great. Back to contacting.
Setting course for Eastern Europe.
Come on, friends. Let's get the contact going. Another mission. What the heck is this now? Rescue VIP, 11 days, 22 hours. We prevent alloy padding. That would be great. I would love to get rid of that. We get a Staff Sergeant Ji-Min Lee Specialist 22 Intel. I definitely want to do that. I have no one available. We'll queue it up later. For now, we wait. We recruited somebody in New Mexico, it looks like. Yep, because that's... Oh, is Haven Infiltrators done yet? I think the 29th is the last possible day it can be up. Where is it? Greater Faces. It is! It's gone, it looks like. Holy mother of heavens, I can actually put people on recruit. For the first time in 400 years. Speaking of West Africa. Let's get you off of supply, whatever supply you were doing. Actually, let's think of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that many people on intel, and everyone else will go to recruit now. As that event is finally over. And the one in New Mexico we just picked up, we probably also want to go into recruit. Great. And we scan. Come on, finish this up. Midnight raids. Ugh. I don't know if that still applies or if it ever applied to rebels and havens or not, but yeah. Let's do all intel here for sure. And then why don't we put somebody in, and that might just be for the cost of rookies, so it might not be that bad. Why don't we put in, you know, Axolotomy did pretty good last time. I think we'll put her in for this as well. She has some armor and some gear, maybe. We want to queue this mission up immediately. But I think we're going to queue that up with Izgatora and just solo it. And he's busy down here, so when he gets 200% on that and can run this mission, or even when it gets down to extremely light, if it does, we'll run that. In the meantime, where do we want to be focusing our efforts in terms of scanning? Oh, Western US is back up to 9, and it looks like Varnect is ready to do a mission pretty much right now. So I think we want to be over here in East Asia.
Setting course for
And maybe we'll send Varnect over there, if he's in this squad or not. Boom, 200%, and there it looks like very next mission is Varnect's Valiant Vanguard, and it actually is a Varnect. I think I'll solo the black site, or the facility with him. And meanwhile, we have TD and Naya also. This will be kind of an interesting mission. I forget what I was thinking with this, but it's a hack workstation. Should be not a big issue. That's for Wednesday returning. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.